guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's now week 2, and we've got a good one here. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the visitor sideline, Steeler head coach Mike Tomlin. These guys coming off a road victory in the opener, looking to make it 2 straight to start the year. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys also winners in week 1, so a couple of 1-0 teams ready to get after it here. Two teams here fresh off week 1 victories. Who can keep it going as we're underway on EA Sports? Able to take it past the 25 to the 28-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. And a glance at the tall signal caller, standing 6'6".
I tell you what, when he's on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful line that is capable of challenging any level of the defense, any given play. That's why some of these guys preach all the time when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the game. He's an asset to have in the offense.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Incomplete.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. It is caught. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's good. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Let's just go and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl by Charles Davis. Second and 9 from the 44.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
The middle they go. Locked it. And he's going to have a Browns first down. His good run gets it to about the 44.
First down.
There's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a lot better for him.
And he's going to lose yardage here.
A loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the Steelers.
Second and 11. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Derek Harmon breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. First and second down were a disaster. Both went backwards. Now it's third and 18. They need something big. Operating from the gun. Stapleton. Well, this pass broken off. That's a coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The Browns send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And this will be taken at the 13. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Steelers are going on offense here, first and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a first-round pick in the 2020 draft out of Utah State. This is Jordan Love.
And at the start of Jordan Love's NFL career, one of the best seats in the stadium watching Aaron Rodgers run. But now, he's looking for more than that. Rocket arm, big play potential. He wants to show this organization he's capable of being a dependable starter for the foreseeable future.
Here's Johnson again on second down. And he's going to be stopped at right down the stretch. Right where this second down started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Love from the gun on third down. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, you talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot to help you force the incompletion.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here is away. Called out a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Browns will take over first and 10. Second drive coming up here for Cleveland as they return to the field on offense. Early on, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within the division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, something like that.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Looking to throw. Stapleton. And that is too far in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete. The Browns send out their punter now. As he'll punt it away for the second time. Fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 15-yard line.
The Steelers take
so
over.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over first and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. They show up a nice juke in the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Still a few inches short of the first down as they come up now on second down. They'll keep it on the ground. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as they take this up to about the 33-yard line.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Pittsburgh.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
He's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Season crease. They're still facing out again.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Well, this defense for the Browns, terrific last week in the season-opening victory.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers. 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the ball and give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A short one there to Farmer. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Now Sanders. Found good room to run there. He returns at 14 yards. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start the ground here on first down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Solid catch for him to go in there. First down. The Browns have 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, you get your point in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41.
First down. 1st and 10.
And he is is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 43-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Stapleton. That's good for a gain of 6. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Back to throw. Stapleton. The 6-yard line. To be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. They need about the length of the football here on 1st and goal. Sanders. He is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Now that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelmed. Because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
Davis. Going to be hit and right at the line of scrimmage. They're going down at the 3. No gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They look to throw on 3rd and goal. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, no, that's a good point.
Yeah, they always wanted to go for it, and I think they got the right idea right now. The way they move the ball this drive, they're going to stop that momentum. Go get it.
So a long drive gets them down in 7-5, but ultimately they settle for just a field goal.
I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher. I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the throw.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
They're still trying to gain this out. They don't know everything about their own team. Let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try to find a way to win.
Still is yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 3rd down at 6. Love from the gun. That's taken in. It's Isaac to slow. He will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Steelers first down.
Off the play fake, Love. He's taken down. This will be a ground sack. The sack with one. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. Throwing. Love. Quick hitter here. It's complete. The Steelers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Love now. That's complete. He will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Steelers first down. A gain of 13 yards. And the Steelers first down.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
So the completion good for 6 yards.
Completed to the second. A 6-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Browns' 43-yard line.
They give up the middle to Johnson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Love. To the left side, he finds to Sloan. Will be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard line.
On play action. Love to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. So 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive, and now they face a 3rd and 3 here. Love looking to throw. A short one there to Fairview. They needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down.
A short game that doesn't get on the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Very right side, hauled in by Dobbs. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. And on 3rd down, the Browns going to go with a nickel set. Here's Love. Incomplete. Browns D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt.
A 38-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So Charles, they are on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that we were hoping for, but they're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point of drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they got 3 now, but they got this mindset offense. The bigger points down the road.
Heading out is the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones.
A solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you bring those inside runs, you can get into the secondary so fast. The linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 42. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here.
Number 9.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and
Davis will try to run for it. And he is going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
I don't know about you, but that football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They run back to the roots and power forward and get the first down.
Great footwork, but still wrangled down before reaching the 20. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Now 2nd and 3. Inside give to Davis. Bring down at the 13-yard line. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stapleton. And that's going to be knocked away from the end zone. It's incomplete.
That's to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee you, quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just picked up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Hagan looking at 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Stapleton. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it against the goal.
Still yet to find the end zone. So we're trading first half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. But a 6-3 game.
Yeah, I know so many people look at a game through an offensive lens, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. What I'm seeing from them,
the Steelers taking over now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And this will be incomplete. Love's pass. Now a 2nd and 10. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10. To throw now. Here's Love. Shakir hauls it in. Love's pass. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Pass taken in. Ball's been tied in. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. As they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. That's complete to Downs. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Now 37-yard line. Another full incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Back to throw again. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here in this offense. They've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
And that is very well done there. This will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, indeed, trying to let it out as they start on the ground. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime report.
Our tour around the NFL starts now. We begin at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. The Rams at home to take on the Cardinals in the NFC West. And this is Luther Burden. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. Mark it down as a 65-yard touchdown catch. The Rams are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. From there, it's off to Tampa. Let's look in on the Buccaneers at home to take on Washington. And it's Sam Darnold. He'll find his man in the back corner of the end zone. Touchdown. The Buccaneers, trying to bounce back from a Week 1 loss, they lead at the half. Lastly, let's go to MetLife Stadium. It's the Giants taking on the Atlanta Falcons. And this is Troy Franklin, playing like street football. Everyone go deep, and this time it works. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Falcons with a big lead on the road at the half. We'll give you a look now at the remainder of the games in progress in the early window and what's still to come here in Week 2 of the National Football League regular season. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far as we get you back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. You know, I think the defense is saying back to them. Why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, get some drives to go, get a little bit of a break here. If he can get some rest, we'll get some back here. And by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Play action this time with Love. Oh, man open. He overshot and it's incomplete. Incomplete. Second and 10.
Parsons Messenger on recovery.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. To throw again on second down. He's got his tight end following you, targeting Miller. Here now, third down and 8.
Final view. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Passes Miller, it's Shakir. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Gain of 5. It's 4th down.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Yeah, he was looking for the check and the balance didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchdown. So here are the Browns to take over. They were winners a week ago against Buffalo. They lead here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out of the ground. He's brought down, getting this one to about 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
I actually love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we got guys quick and fast, and he used it to great yardage.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise with that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I was just say, it is easier said than done, but that's where you maybe bury it at his feet, make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great job, great call right there. Put it near the receiver, nothing like that, but no one gets a chance to pick it up either.
3rd and 9 here.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Back to throw. Stapleton. There is caught. And he is going to have a difference first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Browns, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the third downs you need to convert to win football games. Win the third quarter this week.
Free. We can hear all the way up here. Those guys down the field alerting everyone to the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on him.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them. They start to make a comeback.
Second catch for him today, and they'll run it up the first down.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here's second and 10.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
On third down, they'll drop the throw. Pass caught by Foreman. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23. A good pick out there for the Browns, 15 yards. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's first and 10. Off-play action. Stapleton. Turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back to 29. The sack recorded to loss of 5, and now it's second down.
At the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake. Stapleton. Under pressure, they got it again. This high corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance on these ace players.
Finds his receiver, Watson. There goes a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal. It'll be a 49-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is right down the middle. And they continue to lead in the battle of field goals here. It's now 9-3. So it was a 3-point lead at halftime, and they doubled that with a field goal here.
I think defensively, you've got to be okay with that because you kept this game within a touchdown. Your hope is that you've inspired your offense to put a drive together, get the end zone themselves, and hopefully get you the lead.
And Pittsburgh are getting set to take the field. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. I know that the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play, multiple plays, that puts the ball in the air and allows for them to have some success.
That falls to the ground, incomplete. Nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
10 yards to go.
Operating from the gun. Love. Short one there to Fairview. He will be knocked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29.
A gain of 6
Now
yards.
it's a gain of 6.
Fourth down.
And that's going to bring up the fourth down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on for the 5th time here today. 40 yards on the play, 2 on the return. And now we're in the offense as they take over. And now Cleveland geared up to take the field. seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
The game hasn't been devoted by because these two defenses, they've taken it on. They've slowed it down. I think you're exactly right. We're at that stage in the game now. One of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. It's the Browns football, and they've got the lead here as we start quarter number 4. They go play action here on first down. And he is tackled inside the 30, close to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
At the 37-yard line.
Well, clear running situation. Trying to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they'd shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You're down for the running play. And they had to attack.
He stopped immediately. So from the 37, here's second and 9.
Second and 9.
Operating from the gun. Stapleton. That's taken in by Watson.
A gain of 10 yards. That's another Browns.
First and 10, it's Sanders. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up for a second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 19-yard line.
This time it's Davis. And he'll take it down here just short of 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw. Stapleton. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long.
He's out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Now they'll switch it up here. That is caught. The Browns on third down. They hit on half of them, 5 for 10. They're looking at third in the nose of the football. They'll go with the keeper. And he's got it. The first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
Waiting for the goal. Stapleton. His first touchdown here in the new campaign. And the Browns are on their way to a 2-0 start. Well, we lasted all the way to the fourth quarter without a touchdown being on the board, but here a key one to extend the lead.
Definitely, and I really doubt that that's going to open the floodgates. What do you think, partner?
No, not the way that we've seen these defenses play.
Yeah, no doubt about it. They've been rock solid, but we had to know that sooner or later, someone had to surrender a touchdown, and it happened right there.
It's complete. It's not good. Breakthrough is a grab up right in the line of scrimmage. And this deep for 2 is going to come up empty. So after the touchdown, Auburn now to kick this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27. Out comes the Steelers offense now, ready to see what they can do here. That last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the bear free, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Waiting for the down. Will be hit down at the 43, 5 yards on the play. This offense on third down today, they're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 4. And that is incomplete with a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Maybe a critical mistake at this juncture as now they've got a 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's a screen pass. That's complete. It's back to the 34-yard line. Taking down what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Love from the gun. Finding Shakir across the formation. Under 4 to play. Third down.
It's a gain of 2. 3rd down and 13.
Throwing. Love. Completes to Shakir once again. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here. Love on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team that we've already just won in the 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
T.J. Watt in on the tackle. Second and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Steelers' 44-yard line.
Again, it's Davis. They follow up the first down 1-yard line with another gain of 2. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Stapleton. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Browns first down.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He's got this one to Hutchinson. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a From the 29, here's the 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, they'll run to Davis. The Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. First down, but I see the close fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal.
From the left hash, it's a 42-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Back now on EA Sports as the kick teams are out here following the 2-minute warning. Dangerous return man shown in here. The Steelers may really want that for more, but as it is, still a return. They'll start the drive right around the 47. So now the Steelers down by 15. A minute 54 on the clock. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they're going to do it twice here late to have a chance. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw it.
This is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the return comes to a halt at the 44-yard line.
And that one, Charles, is just going to about wrap up what was no doubt a dominating defensive performance.
Yeah, I don't care what team it is. I don't care who you play, whether they're strong offensively or not. Just giving up 3 points in the NFL, that's absolutely a dominant performance and one that they can build on.
Cleveland offense making their way out.
And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off. Game in hand, the offense takes the lead. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Browns, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they'll fall to 1-1. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get you caught up on. We start in Cleveland. The Browns at home to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. And it's the Browns QB. He gets this one complete. 6-yard touchdown pass. The Browns get win number 2 as they take care of business in this one. From there, it's off to SoFi Stadium. We're looking on the Rams as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And this is Luther Burden. He's going to look in the catch and then look upfield and watch this. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. The Rams get it done as they come away with the win. Lastly, let's go out to Chicago. The Bears hosting the New England Patriots. And this is the Patriots wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. The Pats get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying good night. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.